right, strap yourselves in for a tactical deep dive as we preview Burnley against Sunderland at Turf Moor this Friday. And of course, this prediction is brought to you by therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, a real clash of styles brewing up north.
Exactly. Burnley, all about that top spot. Got to be thinking automatic promotion at this point. Sunderland, though, still in the mix, especially with this new loan signing, Enzo Laffi, could be a real shakeup.
Potentially, but Burnley, let's face it, they've been a machine this season. Company's got them ticking.
Especially that defense. 1 goal, 1 in their last 5. And across the whole championship season, just 9 conceded.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, you watch them play, they suffocate teams. That high press, it's relentless.
Sheffield United, remember that match? They could barely get out of their own half.
Nope. And Middlesbrough, they're usually free scoring, but even they were shut down. Company's built something special there. That defensive discipline, it's top-notch.
So Sunderland walking into the lion's den, so to speak. But Laffi, this Serie A pedigree coming to the championship, could be a wild card.
Laffi's got talent, that's for sure. But the championship, well, it's a different animal, isn't it? The physicality, the pace, it's a big step up. We'll see how he adapts. Plus, Sunderland, they've been a bit inconsistent lately.
Fair point. But let's not forget they did nick a win against Burnley earlier this season, 1-0 at the Stadium of Light.
True, true. It's going to be in the back of Burnley's minds, I'm sure. Revenge on home turf, all that. But that was a different Sunderland, wasn't it? Before the little dip in form and before Laffi. Plus, they're missing some key players for this one.
Yeah, Chris Rigg and Dan Ballard, big losses for Sunderland.
Huge. Rigg, he brings that energy, that bite in midfield, and Ballard, solid as a rock at the back. Without them, that defense, which was already a bit shaky, looks even more vulnerable, especially against a Burnley attack that's starting to click.
Okay, so we've set the scene, strengths and weaknesses, all that. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What's the verdict from the realfl.co.uk? What are we predicting for this one?
All right, first prediction. Both teams to score. We're saying no. Burnley's defense, we're just not seeing Sunderland breaching that. And looking at Burnley, they don't need to go gung-ho to win. Company's got them playing smart, controlled football.
Yeah, they're not exactly known for racking up cricket scores, but they get the job done. A 1-goal lead, a 2-goal lead, that's all they need. Which leads us nicely to our second prediction, doesn't it?
Under 2.5 goals scored, definitely leaning that way. Burnley, it's all about patience, wearing teams down. Not going to see a ton of goals in this one, I don't think.
Okay, but Sunderland does have some attacking threats. Isidore, Mayenda, those guys have pace to burn. Could catch Burnley on the break, maybe?
It's possible, sure. But that Burnley backline, they're well-drilled, experienced, tactically sound. They know how to deal with pace. Company's got them working as a unit. Hard to see them getting carved open easily.
Right, so Burnley likely to keep things tight in the back. What's that mean for our final prediction then?
Well, taking everything into account, we're going with a Burnley win. Home advantage, the motivation to stay top, Sunderland missing those key players. It all adds up, doesn't it? Hard to see past a Burnley victory.
Hang on a minute, though. Are we completely writing Sunderland off here? I mean, they did beat Burnley earlier in the season. Plus, this Laffi guy, he could be the spark they need. Unpredictable, a bit of flair.
Look, we're not saying Sunderland has no chance. It's football. Anything's possible. But realistically, considering the form, the injuries, Burnley's home record, it's an uphill battle for Sunderland, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. So for our listeners out there, what do they expect from this one?
Expect a tight game, tactical battle. Burnley likely to control the tempo, try and frustrate Sunderland. Probably won't be a goal fest, that's for sure. More like a chess match.
Right, but always that chance of an upset, right? Maybe Laffi pulls off some magic, Burnley gets a bit rattled. That's the beauty of the championship, eh? Never a dull moment.
Exactly, that's why we love it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoy the match, everyone. Soak it in, see how it all unfolds.
And if you want even more analysis, the full tactical breakdown, potential lineups, all that good stuff, where should they go?
Head over to therealfl.co.uk. We've got our detailed article up on the site, all the info you need to get ready for this one.
Perfect. So just to remind everyone, our predictions for this Burnley-Sunderland clash.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
Both teams to score? No. Under 2.5 goals and a Burnley win.
There you have it. Based on all the evidence, that's where we're landing. But hey, as always, football's a funny old game. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Enjoy the match, everyone. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
But, okay, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Say you're a Sunderland fan, right? What needs to happen for them to pull off the upset? What are we looking for?
Well, first things first, Laffi. He's got to make an immediate impact. We know he's got the talent, but the championship, it's a different beast, you know? Can he adapt quickly enough? If he can, maybe unlock that Burnley defense, thread a killer pass. That's where Sunderland might find a way in.
And they do have players who can punish teams on the break. Isidore, Mayenda, they've got pace to burn.
Oh, for sure. But against Burnley, those chances are going to be few and far between. So when they do get them, they got to be clinical. No messing about. It might come down to moments of individual brilliance.
And then there's the mental side of it, right? Burnley, they're expected to win. That pressure, could it get to them?
It's possible. We've seen it before, haven't we? Favorites get a bit complacent, underdogs smell blood, the whole dynamic shifts. If Sunderland can frustrate Burnley, disrupt their rhythm, who knows? Crazy things happen in football.
So, to sum it all up, we're predicting a Burnley win, probably a low-scoring game. But Sunderland, they've got that upset potential. It's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out Friday night at Turf Moor.
Absolutely. Tactical battle, high stakes, could be some real drama. Can't wait.
And remember, for the full analysis, lineup predictions, all the details, head over to therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, we've got you covered.
All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.